It is probable that living in fast-paced cities such as New York City, Chicago, or Los Angeles will be difficult. To keep up with the fast pace of life in these cities, residents must work multiple jobs to make ends meet. Being a young person in these situations and locals is a lot of fun in and of itself. Every weekend, I go to different restaurants, art openings, and other social activities. You will be able to overcome the obstacles and restrictions that have been holding you back. You must go outside of your comfort zone. On the other hand, as time went on, I came to the realization that a chaotic and frenetic way of life is not for everyone. It seems that an increasing number of people are deciding to give up their hectic and busy lifestyles in an effort to go back to the fundamentals in light of the current circumstances. Today, I'd want to share some of my thoughts and observations on the benefits of a minimalist lifestyle to save money, as well as the reasons why I selected this path rather than one that was frantic and fast-paced. In addition, I'd like to explain why I made this decision. Hello everyone, welcome to Success Wisdom. In this video, we're going to talk about simple minimalist lifestyle to save money. If you're new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. As a consequence of the rising use of social media, we now have access to previously inaccessible information about people's financial conditions, vacation destinations, property purchases, and means of transportation. Even if we are aware that what we are seeing is a highlight reel of other people's lives, I believe it has a subliminal impact on our decisions to purchase items or pay for services that are irrelevant to our own lives or are in some way unrelated to their lives. This, of course, leaves us feeling even more empty, and it may also lead to an increase in debt. According to a famous saying, we fail as soon as we let others define success for us. When we live a simple and easygoing lifestyle, we feel emancipated from the pressures of keeping up with our peers, family, and friends. A minimalist lifestyle to save money may seem boring or uninteresting to an outsider, but since you are the one experiencing it, it makes no difference how others perceive it. Success consists of the little joys you experience on a daily basis, rather than a goal you must reach or something that can be rated by others. The very concept of having to keep up with the Kardashians is enough to exhaust many individuals, leading others to use social media and screens less often in general. Simply focusing on how to improve your own life may make you happy. Contrary to popular belief, living a simple and leisurely life does not have to be expensive. This is because you do not need pricey activities or material things to have joy. It is not required of you to squander money on things that do not matter to you or to converse with people who do not matter to you. This, in my opinion, is one of the key reasons people get interested in the minimalist lifestyle. Consider living a more fulfilling life in which you may find joy in simple daily things. Before we continue to tackle a minimalist lifestyle to save money, make sure to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The thought of taking a stroll down the beach comes to mind. Ideal for evening meals with a family, when we sit down to a hearty home-cooked dinner with friends and there is no technology in sight, or when we tuck ourselves into bed with a nice book at the end of a hard day of work. We may find that the benefits of living a simple life are more apparent to us. The important thing is to put a value on the unpretentious joys that life has to offer. It goes without saying that we need financial support in order to stay alive and maintain a certain level of autonomy. You shouldn't, though, let it rule your life and take up every waking moment of your time. You should be less concerned with your title, prestige, or even progressing up to the corporate ladder, and you should dedicate more time and attention to growing your passions, even if doing so means foregoing a significant salary raise. Instead, you should focus on cultivating your interests. The vast majority of individuals are probably curious about the financial implications of living a simple lifestyle. You need a lifetime partner who will help you organize your routine in order to free yourself from the obligation of working full-time. This can only be accomplished with the assistance of a life partner. There are many different opportunities available in real estate, but in the beginning, you may have to put in a lot of work in order to enjoy the benefits of leading a more straightforward lifestyle. I believe that we will be able to appreciate life much more if we learn to pay attention to the seemingly small, remarkable details that occur throughout our days. When we concentrate on the richness and splendor of life, we have a tendency to overlook the unique aspects of it. Finding significance in the seemingly little happenings of our day-to-day lives and recognizing the value in things that are often disregarded or neglected are both part of what it means to view the commonplace in an exceptional light. It comes down to the things that are missing or inadequate in our lives. Do you have a dog? Take your camera with you when you go on a walk with your dog, so you may capture gorgeous photographs of anything that strikes your attention, such as the sunset, ancient trees, or stones with odd forms. You'll learn that although some of these things may not be valuable in and of themselves, you'll discover that performing many tasks exhaust you. Working from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. will leave you fatigued. You have to go through the day on such a large quantity of coffee. You need to start paying more attention to your health. You would frequently tell yourself, I am aware that I should adopt a healthier diet, but I never make the effort. The significance of healthcare cannot be overstated. How can you work efficiently if you don't look after your health? Despite the complexity of your assignment, you continue to perform well in all areas. Meals will have to be prepared in the vehicle when there is too much to accomplish. You took on more tasks than you were physically capable of managing, but you accepted it since it was the norm for everyone else. If you were doing it, I think there is such a thing as helpful stress. When confronted with a new situation, we must think quickly on our feet, push beyond our comfort zones, and simply rise to the occasion. However, this is a signal for us to relax and prioritize our health. When we are constantly burdened, restless, or exhausted by a situation, it only takes a small amount of work and time to begin the construction of some extremely beneficial habits to better take care of our health, such as making meals at home and eating a balanced diet. It's likely that our parents or physicians' advice, such as going for a walk, getting more physical activity, and sleeping more, seems to be common sense. But the fact is that it's the little adjustments that have the most impact. We've reached the end of another video and thank you for watching. I hope you have learned a minimalist lifestyle to save money. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.